Legend of War here, and today we've got a Rating Your Doomstack video covering a Seducers of Slaaneshi, 19 Cultists of Slaaneshi Doomstack. So as an added challenge, the guy in the email here suggested that I should withdraw Nakari at the very beginning of the battle, which I will do. That way we're only relying on the Cultists themselves. We're going up against about 2.5 full stacks of Durthu's forces here, which is pretty damn strong. And before we get into the actual battle, I just need to let you guys know that this video here is sponsored by Instant Gaming. So I've been partnered with Instant Gaming for ages. They have amazing deals on the website for cheap CD keys. So already, Victoria 3 has only been out for 2 days, and you can get it on Instant Gaming for 36% off. The main thing here is just to make sure you put the correct information up here. So you see I put up here Steam keys, because there's various different platforms that you can buy keys for. So for example, if you purchased any keys from here and tried to activate them in your Steam account, it won't work. Now, I've actually made that mistake myself before, but luckily Instant Gaming has got an amazing refund policy, so if you do make that mistake, just get a refund and it's no problem. But I'm always very happy with the service and product that I get from Instant Gaming. Big thanks to Instant Gaming for supporting the video and the channel for such a long time. Alright, let's jump in here and see how we go. Now, I know we could have seduced some units, but don't forget it's not a disaster battle, although it definitely has the lookings of it. Another thing here is that all of his units have taken a little bit of damage. I think he's standing in Athalor and just took a little bit of attrition. Kind of a choke point battle as well. Now, if we're withdrawing Nakari from the battlefield immediately, you'd think, oh, that's our only spellcaster. However, we can summon Keepers of Secrets, and the summon units can use Winds of Magic, but only basic spells. Now, these units here, these, like, they're not amazing melee fighters. Their main purpose is provide campaign movement range for your army. At least that's what it was when they first came out. But also to provide with summons. Now, when the game first came out, you could be out of combat and the summons would regenerate. That way you could just keep them out of combat and just keep summoning. But now you have to be in combat in order to recharge it. Now, the first one only takes 15 seconds before you get it. But the one after that takes 2 minutes, which is a long time to go in melee combat, toe-to-toe with Durthu, considering how high level he is here. It is on very hard battle difficulty, so see how we go. I think charging in here right at the start could be a big mistake, especially considering we've got the added challenge here of getting rid of Nakari right from the get-go. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since this one here is a potion of healing, I am going to probe them a little bit. Just a little bit. What we want to do here is not fight their entire army all at once. Oh, they're actually shooting at us. That's interesting. Is it viable to waste their ammo? I'm not going to, I'm just curious. They're only got 2 and 3 shots. So here's what I want to do. I just want to go into melee just with one of them, not with the whole lot. And just sort of mess them around a little bit, just to start getting some summons, because we want them to start rampaging at us. A little bit. Oh god. At least this one can heal. Kind of squishy. That's it. Let's say quick, come on. I just need a few more seconds. It's got to be touching them. One more second. Okay, there we go. You can get some demon nuts up in here. Get her out. Oh, she already broke. The summons should still come in. Oh, she's just got terror outage. She's okay. Alright, what I need really is the Keeper of Secrets. Oh my god, the Wood Elves just absolutely wreck you there. Yeah, I'm just not confident that just charging in here is the best idea, because these are quite squishy. And it can be quite difficult to manage because you don't really want to just pop down all the summons all at once, so you got to constantly be checking what they're doing. This is not the kind of brainless army that you can just set and forget, especially against this opponent here. I can't charge in there, it's too strong. Alright, the leadership penalty from the Kari having left the battlefield should have expired now.
I feel the urge.
I just can't get in there.
At once.
Right, they're bringing a lot of their troops down over here, so it might be a good idea to attack up this way, actually. So I'm going to do that. With the rest of these, go up over here. Because it'll take them some time to come up here, and they're just not going to be able to shoot us properly. So yeah, what I wanted to try to do is get them to charge at us, and just sort of take out the single entities first, by having them chase after us, but they're refusing to take away from this defensive position. What I gotta do is just be in combat long enough to get a Keeper of Secrets. Pop down. Hang on. Okay, they're landing. Alright, here we go, here we go. I hate it when they bloody bounce on you and you can't click on it. There we go. Alright, we'll see if we can quickly get this one down. They don't have magical attacks, it's a bit of a problem. Alright, here's a Keeper of Secrets. Let's pop that down. How are we going with this? They're beating that dragon, but it's hurting them. Okay, Keeper of Secrets here. Let's get some magic. And now let's actually get all of these out of here. You got any summons? Yep. Have that one cover the retreat. It's only a tactical retreat. The purpose of which to try as best as possible to really get rid of these single entities first. Let's get them all out. We're going to take some damage on the retreat, but that's what we're going to do. Kind of wish he had a bit more potion of healings on all these guys. Are we all out of there yet? No, not quite. Not quite. I think this is the last one that needs to go. Oh no, there's a couple stuck in here still. Come on. Get out, get out, get out, get out. I think these two here are just stuck. They might be able to get out when they withdraw, when they rout. Let's just see how we go for now. Because yeah, they're really quite stuck. That one terror routed. Hopefully they have actually got a better chance of getting out when they rout. But this one over here, that's really stuck. Nice blob going on. Popping these down to get some spells. Get out. These two here, I gotta keep an eye on them. That's not where I told it to summon. Yeah, these two here, I just can't get them out. They just got stuck. So many single entities here keeping us stuck. I need them to rout. Then they'll be able to slip out. Okay, they've routed. And we just have to hope here they don't die. Which, I think those two there are completely stuck. But what should happen here now, having done this, is that they should leave this area and start chasing after us, giving us a chance to get rid of their single entities. But yeah, these two here got so badly stuck. They're all immortal, so they're not actually going to die. Yeah, they're goners. Another thing, them being on horses. Horses do get stuck pretty easily. Alright, now that those two have been removed, what are they going to do? They're still going to take a defensive position here? this map here, the AI behaves a little bit differently than what I'm used to. We still did a lot of damage to them, but I gotta get rid of these goddamn single entities. And in order to get rid of the single entities, you've got to lure them away from their infantry, because single entities will always fight way better in groups. That's why isolating them's so good. But they don't want to take it. I guess we gotta just come back and try again. Alright, hang on a second. Look, this one here has got its summons ready to go. So let's start with the Keeper of Secrets there, because that's a decent looking blob.
Feaster of pain. Most alluring.
And many of these ones here should have some of their summons ready to go, just from being in the fight to begin with. But we just don't want them constantly in melee, because they will die very quickly. Alright, looks like they're finally gonna start chasing us. Good, this is what we were trying to hope for.
Keeper of secrets.
One last cast.
Excess in all things.
Okay. Right, now, these here should be able to beat the dragons as long as we're not dealing with all their other units. This is what I was trying to do. Come on.
Come then.
This is definitely a saving your disaster doomstack video.
Time to charge.
That's it. Lure them away. As far away from the rest of their troops as possible. These guys need time to take them out. Because yeah, the biggest threat to us is all of these single entities. We're just not good at fighting them among all of their infantry as well.
Run.
Especially considering they don't have magical attacks, and these ones here have loads of physical resistance. So you really should have put some items on them to give them magical attacks. Some, you know, like shrieking blades or whatever.
Perfection. Moving.
So if you ever look at how much damage these dragons did, yeah, a fair bit.
Enjoy your death.
Alright, we should be far enough away that we can fight them now, as soon as they land, and have them kill before the infantry arrive.
Pleasure, passion, excess, and decadence.
There we go, taking out the dragons here, that's good.
Worship your
Pop this down, get some extra melee defense. That's it, just get it off the battlefield, or kill it, whichever.
Behold the magnificence. The Dark Princess servant. Excess in all things.
Good, it's also far away from their reinforcement point, so they can't get to us so quickly.
Spread decadence and depravity.
Alright, that appears to be all of the dragons dealt with. Okay, that's good. Because those were the main things that was pinning us down, stopping us from being able to get away.
Pleasure, passion, excess, and decadence. Enjoy your death.
Those archers there are no real concern. Okay, the tree men, however, they are a bit of a concern, so let's get out of here.
Perfection. Sauntering.
Yeah, wood elves are a bad enemy for Slaaneshi to be dealing with, because they've got a lot of physical resistance, and most wood elf units have magical attacks.
Purple winds. Slither. The
That's
serpent
it.
strikes.
So most of them should have their abilities recharged now. And we'll just use this opportunity to summon, throw them into melee.
Behold magnificence.
So there's no point for this one here to be in melee, right? It doesn't have to recharge any ability right now.
Behold magnificence!
Demoness! Bringing agony!
And the summon units that, you know, they can do a fair bit of damage.
Torture sweet kiss!
Dark
Okay.
whispers
But the main benefit of
glory.
these units, they're really quick. Even their flying... Oh god, I'm a freaking dragon. Even their flying units will have a hard time catching up to us. I think the guy said not to use Nakari because maybe he didn't think I could win it without Nakari.
Go! Moving!
But yeah, I kind of saw this as not being one of those battles where you just throw in the heroes and just win.
Get them!
These are not, because they don't regenerate for one thing and they're squishy. And typically speaking, you need staying power. Alright,
Go!
this dragon here is dead meat if it lands.
Move! Yes, master! Purple winds! The Dark Princess servant!
Yep, there we go. Yeah, the dragons on their own, super easy to deal with, but in a blob, tough to deal with. Because they just get disrupted by all the infantry. Nicely done. That went down like a bitch. Okay, now let's go sit by their reinforcement zone.
Enjoy your deaths! Come then! Get them!
Alright, speeds up a bit. That's it. Go after the easy targets over here. Because the thing is, these are very quick units, and you want to use your speed to your advantage. So, getting all their slow units lagging at the rear, and then hunting down their isolated units, that's kind of what you want to be doing with, essentially, cavalry. That's it. Wipe it out, or get it to leave the battlefield. And this is also helping us get ability recharge here, because some of them need it, not all of them. Come on, hurry up. Need to bring in the rest of these. Where is it? Good. An absolute nothing unit. Alright, we got incoming coming from over here. Let's get some summons ready to go. Who's got... Okay, this one here's got 3 left to go. Yeah, I wish I could have pulled out of that other one without getting those other 2 killed. Oh my god, those archers are friggin' wrecking us here.
How delicious! Time to charge! Slaaneshi decrees it! Stride with perfection! Cultists of Slaaneshi! Moving! Endless suffering!
Okay, and let's
The serpent
swing back around this way again.
Agonizing death!
God damn, their archers are a pain.
Worship Shornal!
Sisters of the Thorn, they look pretty isolated. That's good.
Grace! Demonettes!
Jeez, those demonettes did not do very much.
Dark whispers of glory!
It definitely is on very hard battle difficulty. I'm just surprised that they're actually shooting at these horses.
The cult waits! Sauntering!
I think what I'll do is go into melee with it first. See, they're not all shooting it. It's just like only the Way Watchers are doing it for some reason. Maybe it's got something to do with their accuracy. They feel like they can actually. Oh damn! It's only. Oh damn!
New extremes
Oh
of
god!
sensation.
The final minutes of Mitch's they. Come on, a few more seconds. Go, 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 go!
Tar-
Get out of there. You're okay.
All for the prince.
God damn, these archers. Fuck.
Summon the lamb.
Cultist of Slaaneshi!
Maybe best try to keep that one out of combat from here on out.
Run!
So I'll just put it over here and hide.
Excess
At least they've got a
in all
limited number of those
things.
befuddlements of mischief, so
Come then,
they can only do that so many times.
stride with perfection.
Still got a decent amount of magic. Alright, Zotes. How tough are they going to be to fight? Because they're anti-large, we're anti-infantry. But just the sheer... Oh, hang on. We should just get a summon to sort it out.
The Dark Princess servant. The serpent strikes.
Let's go sit over there.
Jackals and seekers.
Now, the Zotes will definitely wreck the Demoness, but what we can do here is just get it to soften the charge of it, and then send them in.
Moving. Phantasmagoria. Spread decadence and depravity.
There we go. Alright, we need another summon to get rid of these.
The call to wait.
There we go.
The Lord of
Way Watchers? Yeah, they're the ones bloody shooting at us. Good, that way. When you're running down units, that's really good for the Slaaneshi Cultists. That's ideally what you want to be doing to recharge their units. But if you've only got Slaaneshi Cultists, at the beginning of a battle, they have to just go into melee, which is why we have to do the thing at the start.
The debauched ones!
With a speed of 54, they are seemingly unable to catch up to Way Watchers.
The dance of pain.
Well, these Way Watchers here are almost out of ammo, so they might as well just use it on the summon.
Joyous degradation.
We're not caught in Force March, are we? I don't think so.
Plague them.
Cultist of Slaanesh.
Alright, which units have some summons left? Okay, we got some summons there.
Dark whispers of glory.
I still got a few left.
Worship Shornal.
We can use this terrain to our advantage to try to split them up. This one here is only level 23. I kind of don't really expect them to be, if a Hero Doomstack's going to be sent in, I don't expect them to be any stronger at like level 50 compared to level 20. Just because of the stat lines of most of these guys.
Come then.
The skill sets.
Enjoy your death.
At level 20, after that you just put in points into blue line, which isn't really going to help. And then it just comes down to equipment.
Pleasure. Passion.
Cool. Not much over here.
And
We can deal with this.
Excess in all things. The serpent strikes. Worship Shornal. Behold magnificence. The serpent strikes. Cultist of Slaanesh. Spread decadence and depravity.
That's it. Stay away from the main fight. Let the summons tie them up as much as possible. Get rid of this Way Watcher here.
Glory.
And this one.
They die.
Torture sweet kiss.
Excess in all things.
Yeah, the Demonette summons do not last long.
The cult wakes. The call to wakes.
Yes. Yes.
And I don't expect Demonettes to be able to really handle Durthu.
Behold.
Alright, all of their reinforcements have come onto the battlefield now. So that means at most there are 40 units here.
Worship Shornal.
Decent blob, be good for a Keeper of Secrets to sort that out.
Spread decadence and depravity.
No one's going after this one. Okay, I actually want to come back around over here. I don't want to get stuck. come back over here before we get closed off.
I feel the urge. Enjoy your death. Stride with perfection.
Okay, need some more speed. Go, 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 go.
Get them.
Oh, damn it, that cancelled the ability.
Cultists of Slaaneshi. Purple winds.
Okay, don't mind fighting Wild Riders, just not near all their infantry.
Bringers of joyous degradation.
Probably best we try to save the remaining Keeper of Secrets for fighting Durthu.
Demonette of Slaaneshi.
Good, got rid of their fast unit there, nice.
Dark whispers of glory.
Absolute obedience.
The Lord of Excess arises.
Death through sensation.
The serpent strikes.
Weakness.
Excess in all.
I don't think I've got any more heal potions or anything left.
Demonette.
Rend.
Weakness. Aim.
Kill.
Those Way Watchers aren't worth much, but they're blocking the way, so just get rid of them.
Supple servants of Slaaneshi.
Give them a chance to recover their fatigue a little bit. The music is still playing out for the Wood Elves. It's playing Lizardman music. Okay, yeah, we didn't get caught in force march. They were just tired. Looks like they're going for that one over there, which is not ideal. Good, that's wrecking them. Yeah, okay, I might need to withdraw this one from the battlefield or she's gonna die. Good, wreck that Waywatcher unit, that's what we want to see. Good, they're wrecking the Spell Singers. That one there is not really that much of a threat, but it's worth a lot of balance of power. Okay, you're gonna have to stay in reserve now. Who else has got some summons? You, let's go. Kind of want to summon them a bit of a distance away so that you get a bit of a charge run up. Okay, who else got summons? You, okay, off you go. And also, the further away we do it, the less likely we're going to get shot. What's next? Okay, here's one. Good, they've recovered their fatigue now as well. So that one there, yeah, that's a decent amount of damage for a summon unit. So obviously it's not really about keeping the units alive as long as possible. It's just about them doing as much damage. Okay, here we go. All the tree men are like ahead of the rest of the army. This might be our chance to actually get them.
Worship Shornal. Behold magnificence. Come then. Time to charge.
You know, they're going to hit pretty hard. Gotta keep that in mind. Might be a good idea to debuff them as opposed to dish out damage magic.
The Dark Princess Servant. New extremes of sensation. Sauntering.
Why, yes!
Dark whispers of glory. Pleasure, passion, excess and decadence.
So bring them in.
Most alone.
Now, I don't necessarily expect them to win, but as long as they're dishing out a decent amount of damage, that's all we can really ask for here.
In all things.
That's worth casting on.
Keeper of secrets. Sensation gives me strength. Divine magic.
Okay, Durthu's isolated, kind of. Let's go after him.
Phantasmagoria, pleasure, passion, excess, and decadence.
Come on, do I have any more demonettes ready?
Decadence and
Oh, there was one.
depravity. Purple winds.
Durthu's so strong. Hold them back as much as possible. I might need to pull out of this little fight. I don't know if it's working. We're definitely doing some damage to him, but he's just so damn strong. And we're getting shot. Okay, yeah, this is not the right time for this. Not yet. We're almost there. Let's get out of here before we get stuck and lose any more of them.
Surging on.
Isolated unit down here. This will give us a chance to regenerate our abilities. Yeah, Durthu's really bloody tough. Eats demons for breakfast. Good, this will help us recharge our abilities here. Get some more demonettes on the field, because a lot of those demonettes were on cooldown. That's it, looking good. Okay, that one there's not looking too healthy. And there's Durthu. He's isolated again, but fucking archers are getting at us. Alright, let's see, what do we got here?
Behold the magnificence.
The demonettes are no good against... Actually, let's see how good a demonette is against Durthu. See how much damage it ends up doing. You know what? That's not terrible. Considering it's Durthu, that's not terrible. Try to get him surrounded as much as possible. And the summons don't exactly last very long. Eh. He's just really tough. He's only got 37% physical resistance though. But then again, we've got magic attack, we should be bypassing that.
Cultists of Slaaneshi.
No, we're still recharging ability.
Spread decadence and depravity.
Got a couple of summons left to go. I'm just seeing, okay, that's 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we've got 8 Keeper of Secrets left. So we've used up a little bit more than half of them so far.
Orgasmic agony.
Damn, Archer's always shooting at us.
Excess in all things. Behold the magnificence. Slither.
Name. Kill.
Good,
Make them
isolated
scream.
unit there that we can use to recharge. Too bad they don't regenerate health while in melee. That'd make this a hell of a lot more effective. Honestly, I think the biggest threat to it is actually the archers, not so much the treemen now. This is no more dragons. There's also not that many of the enemy forces left. I think the main reason we haven't inflicted the army losses is because Nakari was worth so much more balance of power than these cultists. They're just not... Okay, there we go. We just inflicted the army losses. Oh, do you know what happened here? This summon actually pushed our balance of power above the threshold. And there we go. We won. Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, 2 of the... Oh, this one here actually got away. Well, 1 of the cultists got killed. Now, that probably could have been prevented if we just didn't get stuck. And I think we just got unlucky there in that battle. Because I had to get them to leave their defensive position. We weren't particularly good at just cracking that. So I had to just pummel them hard in that position as quickly as I could to get them to leave. But yeah, that was actually quite a tough fight, especially without Nakari. That being said, because they had so many missile units, I'm not sure Nakari would have been great here. He would have gotten shot to shit. But yeah, that one they just got really badly stuck. Okay, looks like we were actually on the attack in that battle. And that one that got defeated should just be wounded, so be coming back, I think. Yeah, just wounded. Okay, so rating this. Let's firstly have a look to see how much equipment we got on these. Yeah, not much. Like, this one here doesn't have any. They did feel a little bit squishy. So, this is definitely not full strength. And if we have a look at some of them, like this rank 28 one here, it hasn't gone fully down the melee line, but all the important ones are there. Woundmaker would have helped, for sure. But what you want is all the melee defense and health ones. Yeah. Looking at Nakari, did you manage to get Miao Ying's defeat trait? Because the extra melee defense would have been good. He's got a few defeat traits, but hasn't really been looking for it. You got the Sword of Cain, did you? Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it still causes the same problems it's always caused. Okay, so let's rate this. How practical is this? The cultists, I believe, are tier 3 heroes. So you only need 19 regions, essentially, to get a full stack of these. But I don't think it's really that practical because as Slaanesh, you probably want more than one army. Because they do have a fairly good economy. And you want to be putting this in all of your armies. The increased mobility is the most effective part of it. Yeah, it was a good thing we weren't on the Chaos War Shrines. That would have been a real pain in the ass. Actually, that would have been impossible. Chaos Steed was the right choice, not being on foot. It's not super late in the campaign anyway, so yeah, I guess I don't expect you to have all of your items sorted. But you get an idea. They would have obviously been a lot tougher if they did have those extra items. He just hasn't done that yet. So in terms of practicality, it's not the lowest degree of practicality, but it's like, mid to low. It's not something that you should be focusing on unless you're comfortable. This is not something that you should beeline towards because it'll make your campaign easier. That's not something that I would recommend. In terms of strength, it's fairly strong because we did go up against a very dangerous opponent. However, if you go up against a lot of single entities, then you can really find that these don't do so well. Same thing with a lot of magical attacks. They're going to struggle with that, even with the summons. So in terms of its strength ranking, definitely not top marks. High to mid strength ranking. And as for ease of use, if you're going up against an easy opponent, well then yeah, you can just send them into melee and it's no problem. But with the inability to regenerate, it doesn't give them a lot of longevity for multiple battles in a single turn. So ease of use, I'm going to say it's definitely on the lower end of things because you really find that you're juggling abilities a lot rather than focusing on tactics. And some of the other hero Doomstacks have literally been click and then just wait until you win, and this just isn't one of those. So kind of a mid-grade kind of Doomstack here, and I'd only build this if you're just looking for I guess, a fun time with summons. But that being said, it's not even the best at it. I would say that Cinch Cultists would be the best for summons because their recharge is activated when you just have Winds of Magics in your accessible pool. So I think you only need 15 for that. So that's very easy to summon all of your units without having to go into melee. Also, the cultists are fire wizards and they have barrier. So in terms of summons, those are the best. Although the horrors that they summon aren't exactly amazing in melee and can be quite finicky. So in terms of the summons, probably the Demonettes or the Bloodletters are the best in terms of, just the strength of them. Maybe I would have to say the Bloodletters are the best, actually. So, it's just sort of a mid-range sort of Doomstack. But anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think of this Doomstack. Don't forget to check out Instant Gaming, link in the description. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for sending this one in, and we'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.